So what are some of the biggest issues that you would say keep guys from finding and attracting women?
I say this. I think what happens is now, now more than ever, it's gonna be harder for guys to attract women if they don't know how to do it. Because before, it was kind of like, okay, I could probably get some money. I could, get my status up, all these different things. And that helped a little bit back in the day as far as just attracting a woman.
Gotcha.
Now what happens is because of social media, because of dating apps, all these different things, right? It's going to be harder because all the things that you could have got a chick from before, they've already been through it. So meaning, because I heard even a lot of guys say it's hard on dating apps now. It's like they can't even get a date on dating apps.
Yeah,
the reason why it's hard on dating apps now is because all the girls that you're trying to smash already got smashed by all the guys that they want to get smashed by.
Facts.
So now you trying to smash, and she's like, I'm tired of that. I don't want a guy that cares about me.
Mm-hmm.
All the girls that you're trying to make something happen with, another guy came before and gave her the money you was going to give her. They was going to give her the clout you was going to give her. They had the better status than you had. All those things that you thought can get you the girl, you can't use that anymore. This is why
it's not novel anymore.
Right, exactly. And this is why we harp on game. You have to have game because game gives you the thing that nothing else can, which means that game makes you one of one. Meaning that if a girl is talking to Fresh, for example, and she likes Fresh, she can only get Fresh by going to Fresh, period. So that's the thing. But a lot of guys out there are trying to be like everybody else instead of being themselves. That's the issue. You see what I'm saying?
And to add to what he's saying, as far as in not understanding how to be like yourself and how to enhance what self is. Right. I'll say another thing that's stopping men is the single parent mother household. Okay. Now listen. Yep. I'm not even gonna get into females and all that other shit. But here's the thing: psychologically, the young man because he had no father in the house to kind of prove himself to. He's always been proving himself to a woman. So what happens is, with all the difficulties that Lacaria just talked about the dating game and this and that and this, even when you get enough courage to go talk to a woman, that instance of going up to talk to her, it's like in that man's mind, he's trying to prove himself to the woman. Right. Instead of saying to himself, I'm the guy. I'm one of one. I'm Fresh. There's only one Fresh. There's only one Miles. There's only one Lacaria. There's only one Myron. Right? So I am going to meet this woman and check if she's qualified for me.
Exactly.
Because there's only one me. But it's the opposite with these guys. They're trying to prove themselves to, and they don't even know this bitch. Right. I mean, she looked good, whatever. And they're like, oh my God, she's bad, bro. She looks like wifey material. I have to prove myself to her. No. Look at what you just said. She's wifey material. That means you're trying to make her a wife. Shouldn't she have to prove herself to you? Right. You see what I'm saying? Yep. I'm trying to give you the privilege of having my last name. I'm trying to give you the privilege of security, taking care of you, the masculine presence and confidence and all these things. I'm trying to give that to this woman, but I'm trying to prove myself to her. She should be proving herself to me.
That's a fact.
And guys don't understand that part. They're like, Miles, what are you talking about? I'm the one that's attracted to her. Why would she try to prove herself to me? Yo, she's a fucking woman. She's a woman. She's a woman. Like, the only thing that's keeping her from the savagery of life is everything that a man has built in this world. Facts. So she should ultimately be proving herself to us. And if she's not, you leave her where she stands and find a woman that is willing to, submit to a certain extent to say, oh, well, let me see what this guy's about. If he's hollering at me, he's offering me a drink date. He's offering me to spend some time. Let me put my best foot forward. If she's not putting her best foot forward, it's time for you to leave her alone. But like I said, most guys, if she doesn't want to put her best foot forward, now he's begging. He's like, baby, please, what's the matter? Well, you got a boyfriend or something? Right. Maybe I could be your friend. I wanted your number, but I'll take your Instagram. It's like, you're still trying to prove yourself to the girl.
Look, Ari, you made a point about trying to be other people rather than be yourself, right? Right. And I look at it from a fast food standpoint, for fast food, right? Imagine you're McDonald's, trying to be Wendy's, right? Or Chick-fil-A, right? Shit don't work. Exactly. You are one of one for a reason. Your fries, your tenders, whatever it may be, that is you.
Right.
Changing that means you're a copycat.
Right, and that's what having game is. Yeah. Having game is understanding yourself and your masculine identity. Shout out to Miles. Miles have a website called Masculine Identity Membership where we talk about that stuff. So this is the thing. What happens is and what Miles is saying is this: a lot of guys, what they do is they see a girl and they're attracted to the girl, so they're trying to get the girl to like them, right? I don't give a fuck about a girl liking me. What happens is when you have game, what you're saying is I already know I'm likable. I already know I'm attractive. I already know I'm that guy. So when I meet a woman, right, what happens is that when I'm talking to her, all I'm looking for is if she is what I want to deal with. I don't care about her wanting to deal with me. I'm only thinking, is she someone I want to deal with? And that's what a lot of guys can't do. And a lot of guys can't do that because they don't actually love themselves and believe in themselves. So what happens is you can't go up to a girl with that confidence and that arrogance, right? And basically have that conversation with her if you don't believe you're the shit.
Exactly.
So this is why it's so hard for a lot of guys to understand this, because a lot of guys see us and they're like, man, Lucario and Miles be talking all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? These dudes don't know what they talking about. They ain't got no six pack. They're not 6 feet. It's a cope. They don't know how to get girls. They say all this stupid stuff. But what happens is the reason why I was able to basically sleep with hundreds of girls, like I stopped counting after damn near 300. The reason why I was able to have a wife and a girlfriend, the reason why I was able to do all these things when it comes to the dating game is because I had 100% confidence in who I am. So meaning that I'm good with or without a woman.
Facts.
Most guys are only good or feel good when they with a woman. You see what I'm saying? So your confidence got to be crazy. You see what I mean?
Facts.